This episode of FilmRiot is brought to you by Domain.com.
Today on FilmRiot, I make a promise and then break it. And at some point, I punch Josh in the wiener.
What?
Booyah.
And boom, right between the O and the stop sign.
No way.
I kid you not, from 300 feet away.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's not the best part.
Dish.
So I'm sitting there with my M16, all proud of my skill, when a cop pulls up.
No.
Yes. So the cop walks up with his cowboy hat and boots, and you know what he says?
What?
Nice shot.
Really?
I love Texas.
Hey gang, got you a present.
For me?
Yes, because I know you've been kinda down since you didn't want to move to Texas.
That was you.
I've joined 3 gun clubs already. I'm in heaven.
For your birthday then.
That was 4 months ago.
Will you just take the present?
What is it?
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
I knew you would! Let's go put it up in your room right now.
Right now, I can't, because my room is a bit dusty.
Dusty?
Yeah, dust is bad for posters.
Yeah, super bad. So I'll put it up, but when it's not so dusty. Thanks. It's great.
Welcome!
Yikes.
Dad.
And I was like, baby, baby, baby.
Where's the girl?
Do you like Justin Bieber?
She's got Bieber fever.
Is there anything we can do to help her?
Oh yes, there is. I need a record player and vinyls of Frank Sinatra, the Beatles, and Chuck Berry. Immediately! Now, boy!
Logo.
Oh, hello. This is my show, and I'm your host. I've gotten many emails over the years, oh FilmRiot. There was really no reason for me to start the sentence off like that. But hey, here's one of the many. Hey guys, I'm making a horror film, and I was hoping you could help me with the fact I want to make flies come out of an actor's mouth. Can you help? Even though you were yelling at me, yes, I can. And then I'll show you how to teach a dog Spanish. So the second I read flies coming out of the mouth, the first thing I think is Justin Bieber. Since every time I hear one of that kid's songs, I just throw something up. But that wasn't the question. And to answer the question, we have to first start off with shooting our footage. Bam! Now I'm going to completely skip over how we made Emily float, since we already showed how to do that in this episode. Yeah. And the added plus to that episode is the fact that Josh is dressed in lady clothes.
Eat poop.
Yeah. On the close-up shot of Emily floating, all I did was have Eris hold her from below the camera's view and move her up and down as if she was levitating like this. Which once you're done, it's off to After Effects, which, side note, God in heaven, do I want to get my hands on CS6. Have you guys seen the newness in this bad boy? I gotta say, Adobe is making Final Cut look silly now. It's like a big fat software middle finger, and I like it. Sidetracked.
In this ceaseless fight for humanity, Red Cross instructors cover the country to train additional thousands in life-saving and the resuscitation of those whom they have rescued.
Stop interrupting me and pay attention. So inside After Effects, bring in your Cliptastic and toss that mother right into the comp. Next, add a solid and name it I Am a Sexy Beast. No real reason for this, just a nice pick-me-up if you're feeling down.
Will you just take the present?
What is it?
Now add particular to your solid layer and open the effects panel. First thing you will do is twirl open emitter, then set particles per second to 250, emitter type to box, direction to directional, direction spread to 55, velocity random to 25, distribution to 1.2, and velocity for motion to 45. Now for the X, Y, and Z rotation, just mess with these settings till you get the angle that you're looking for. It's gonna be different from each shot.
I'll punch you right in the chin. Don't make me do it.
Moving on down to particle, set life to 4.7, particle type to cloudlet, sphere feather to 100. The size you're gonna have to customize for your project since it depends on where you put the camera. But after that, set size random to 19 and the color to black, unless it already is, and in that case, already is. Now move your sexy beast self down to physics and set physics time factor to 4.5. Now we will turn 3D on for our layer, then keyframe the position point of particular to follow our actor's mouth, which this may take some finessing with the X, Y, Z rotation. You may end up with some flies coming out in weird directions. Just adjust when needed and it should work fine.
And that was dumb.
Next up, you're gonna turn on motion blur for the comp and you are done with the particle layer. One added thing that I did to help sell the effect was add another black solid, which I dropped to 55 opacity, and then I set the blending mode to soft light. After that, I masked around Emily's mouth and keyframed the mask to open as the flies came out of her mouth. This made it feel as though it was a lot more full and it hid some of the weaker points of the effect. After that, you can add a camera move like I did, or you could just keep the camera locked down. Either way, you get this.
And I was like, baby, baby, baby. Ah!
Now for a short break, then we make some demonic eyeballs. Balls. Say, no, say hola. Hola. Say hola. No, say. You're not getting it. No, you then.
Go. Now? Yeah. If you're setting up a website to start your business or blog, domain.com's got the best place to go for your next great idea.
Continue.
Oh, you've heard it before. Domain.com is the easy place to go to get your website and your domain and a girlfriend up and going.
Not the girlfriend part, but essentially.
If you did have a girlfriend service along with the domain name.
We're not going to do that.
Blog, create a website, showcase your portfolio, make money, or set up a personal email address. There's so much you can do. Like get a girlfriend.
That's not true.
But it wouldn't make you money. Anyway, if you use the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, you get 15% off web hosting and domain names. And girlfriends.
Not girlfriend.
And girlfriends.
No.
And girlfriends.
No!
Ha! Don't forget to use the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout. And when you have an idea that you think is great, domain.com. Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. Get a girlfriend.
No!
Get a girlfriend with
There's no
domain.com.
girlfriend.
Logo.
Hey, remember when Bruno completely overreacted during a game of Operation?
You guys want pizza for dinner?
No!
Well, ever since then, I have been getting asked how we did the effect with his eyes. This is actually a super easy effect and one that shows a bit of restraint. What do I mean by that? Well, usually when you're doing an effect like this, your first thought is to go all out. And when you do, you end up pushing the effect too far, which then causes way too much attention to itself and all the creepiness gets lost, which unless you're shooting a comedy, that's what you want to do. This would be creepy. Now, if you are shooting a comedy, over the top usually works, so go for it. But if you want to creep us out, try roping it in a little bit, do something with the eyes, but make it a little more subtle. But I digress. Sidetracked.
Home, the very foundation of human life. Yet home is beset with countless pitfalls for young and old alike.
Take your footage into After Effects, then grab a texture of some kind. I chose this sidewalk picture. This one is mostly whitish with black cracks. So now I could shrink it down, then mask it to the shape of my actor's eyes, then change the blending mode to soft light and feather your mask. Hold on a second.
Dude, what? You punched me in my wiener!
So now that you have the eye looking like you want, we have to track it to her movements. And I did this by creating a null layer, then I tracked the motion of her eye, then I applied that tracking data to the null layer, and then parented the texture to that said null layer. After that, I went frame by frame and adjusted the mask where needed. And now you do the same thing to the other side, and booyah.
And I was like, baby, baby, baby.
But that's it. We covered a lot of ground today, kids. We made demon eyes, we had flies come out of a mouth, we punched Josh in the wiener. It was a good day, but it has to end. So if you want to be my buddy pal on the interwebs, you can do so by going to my Twitter, twitter.com/Ryan_Conley. And you can check out our Facebook page where we page with our faces. But that's it. I'll visit your homes again next week when I crawl through your TV or computer screen in a choppy fashion.
Connect your age.
No.
Someone call a doctor?
Baby,
What a
baby.